So who's out there tonight? You guys ready to go? This is UDX362 eBay CB Radio of the Week for the month of August 2026 on this day. Today's date is August 1st, 2026. I'm your co-host. My name is Richie. Romeo India Charlie Hotel India Echo. I go by the word Foxman 362 on the CB radio. Also, I go by UDX362. Mean by that means United Delta X-Ray 362. That's what UDX means. We're part of a club called United Delta X-Ray. We're a basic CB radio club. A guy that runs out of Salt Lake City, Utah, named Mike, called the 390 Wagmaster. So you could look him up on YouTube. Go check him out and stuff like that. And also I go by 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. And you guys, tonight, when we do eBay CB Radio of the Week, is we're going to give eBay people a chance to sell the radios on the or they're out there on eBay. And also we do Goodwill stores too, online, Goodwill auctions. Then we'll talk about the channels out there on YouTube, the ones you guys have to go to, like Old Radio Night and Old 2R. So the time is 1:19 in the morning. And I'll tell you guys tonight, we made a great contact to Hawaiian Islands this an hour ago. So you guys know that we made that Romy Golf 010. He's been banging on the meters all night. Even from yesterday's live stream, we made it through the midnight hour. So we did all that, guys. And I know conditions not been all that great. Then yesterday I made that contact to Hawaii. Then, no, before I did it, I made the contact to Golden Gate 1220 channel on UDX 1220 during yesterday when he did the Hogtown Radio Roundup. So he heard me. I was on the Quad 5 Top Guns Technology Radio. I had that video gate up there. Yesterday I put it up. You guys will see that. Then I haven't put the other video up yet for the Quad 5. Then when I made the contact to Hawaiian Islands, after 20 minutes later when I got into San Francisco, California. And you'll be able to hear it was not Royal Golf, it was a different number out of Maui, Hawaii. You will see that maybe later today or tomorrow. So I'm going to be uploading that video maybe today or tomorrow. So you guys will see that on the Quad 5 radio when I was making that barefoot contact 4,000 miles away. I've talked all the way to South Africa on that one, no problem, back in 2023. So, give us a wave who's out there in the chat room tonight. So, we're going to go do our thing in a second. Let's go take a look. And we're going to jump over to eBay in a minute. This is what you guys want to see tonight. And hope our microphone. We're back on the normal microphone. It's the one that came with the TV mixer. We had to disconnect the shotgun mic a while ago. We had to disconnect the ones from the speaker from the little microphones go up to the Madison and the one on the side. We had 3 live mics running tonight. That was great. I hope everything came out good on the live stream, so it should be okay. So my birthday will be here on August 3rd in the next few days. And right now, our weather's looking freaking good right now. It's looking beautiful tonight. I'll show you guys the temperatures of what's going on tonight. So it's looking all right. It is looking great. I'll show you in a second what our temperature is looking like right now. And we're going to go over to it in a second. So we're going to get thunderstorms today, but I'll show you guys in a second. So they're looking at 81 degrees today with thunderstorms. Not so warm, that's what I'm saying. So it's going to be 70 degrees. So then it drops down to 69 degrees. But our location, you guys know where we're at in the Rockwood area, but we're outside of Knoxville. So looking like the same, more thunderstorms all week. It's not going to be all that good for the radio. But then by Friday, everything looks good. And with more thunderstorms, and it has humid decreasing, and some of the temperatures look the same quite a good. So you can't go over these things, predict it pretty good on these. Let's go look over to So over my area, it's looking at 68 degrees right now. So they're trying to talk about interhours of clouds and sunshine, a couple of showers and thunderstorms. Humid thunderstorms can be flash flood and localized damage. Winds high 79 today. Tonight it'll be tonight in a couple hours. By it'll be like overcast, humid with thunderstorms. Can be flash flood and localized damage and wind. So it's gonna be a lot of rain for the for the whole day. So I'm glad we made the live stream yesterday and tonight. So that made it all up. So that's where the thunderstorms are at, right up in Missouri right now. So they're out by UDX362's house to the east there. So it's actually going right down our area. That's supposed to hit us real soon. So it won't be here until a couple hours. So it's way over there near Memphis, Tennessee, out near Arkansas. So that is our thunderstorms are hitting right there tonight. Let's give us a live image radar where it's at. So let's give us a look. So it's way over there. Let's take a look at predictions. So it's up in Indiana, Illinois, and it looks like parts of Missouri. So they're way over there. So a lot of people are getting thunderstorms tonight in Missouri. So Highlander's probably in that thunderstorm tonight. So it's going over to St. Louis. St. Louis is to the north of that area. So it's east of St. Louis, it looks like. And it's going to Indianapolis. So it's, you guys, yeah, it looks like you guys are going to be hitting hammers soon. So we're probably going to get that in a couple hours, that little thunderstorm. But they usually break up before they hit here. So it's actually building in that little one right there. So let's get going, guys. All right. So let's get ready to go for eBay Ready of the Week. So at least we guys give us an idea what the weather's going on tonight. We'll see who's in the chat right now. I'm going to give them a wave. So someone came in. I'm going to check right now who came in. So we're going to give them a wave out there tonight and this morning. So who's in the chat right now? So we're checking. Hey, what's up, Dennis Tower Power? Hey, it's 105 degrees in Fresno. That's hey, what's up, 1017? So now Fresno, California. UDX 404 out of Pennsylvania tonight. So thanks for coming to the chat this morning. So I hope my audio sounded good. We're on that T-Move microphone. The ones you've been hearing all week on the live stream is that shotgun mic. You know where I got it at, which I got it for $22. And I have some long XRL cable cords, high quality ones. And it'll even hook to the stock one when you connect it, which I did that. So they actually can run these 26 feet or 23 feet of long cord shotgun mic. Means it can fit the whole entire room if it wants to. Means we can put the microphone near radios if we want. But the other ones are like 50 foot long for the little microphones that hook up on the one up to the Madison with the microphone up to the speaker with the Wilson speaker, and the one has it on that side of the tripod you see. So I run 3 live mics at the same time when I talk on the radio. So the shotgun mic is doing good. It has like 2 settings, high and low. So I usually keep it on low when I talk it, but that's what you guys are hearing from that cheap shotgun mic from T-Move. So yeah, I'm on this is the one with came with the T-Move microphone. This is like the 360 degree microphone. And this one comes with, it's the V8 model. And I'm on that mixer right now. That's the one Highlander 408 has the same thing like mine here. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know it's been all week hot and it's finally cooling off slowly, but it's not too bad tonight. I don't feel that hot here. I got a fan blowing me in the background, so you guys don't worry. It's like air conditioned weather out here a little bit, but it's been hot all week. So yeah, looking at our temperature going to be in the upper 60s. I saw the forecast, so yeah. So I did some great QSLs tonight, man. I like made in Hawaii. We don't usually get Hawaii that late, so at least we had to deal with less jammers, and mostly had to talk to people on the radio. But the only thing we had only heard is 333 tonight. That was it. That guy was going off gangbusters on the radio, and you guys heard, you saw me. I was pushing the voice lock to make fun of 333. That was hilarious. You can do that, but he was going off the deep end tonight on the radio. I don't know. He's like that all the time. And when you hear that 333, it's all straight what's coming in. He has a loud sounding station, but man, like if you're doing all that talk, you should be making a lot of contacts, but people already will hear him. But I don't know what kind of antenna system that guy has. 333 in Australia. Everybody hears him out there. So let's go look at these things tonight. And we're going to look at some more radios. We'll type in a minute. Buddy Receiver Repair had another radio sold a few days ago, and he sold one. There was another Madison he sold, and he sold that one. Either way. So we're looking at Cobra 2000 GTLs. That's the one I want to get. And some of the prices have been quite very high here. I saw one for $200, $250 the other day. And this guy was offering $240, which I didn't took it. But the only thing probably it needs like a fuse that goes into the Cobra 2000 GTL. Maybe we'll find, I think it probably got sold the other day. So we're looking around to see if there's a $200 one around here. And I saw one was like $240, $250 the other day. And it must have sold fast, but he was the only guy that sold it out there tonight, the other day. Maybe it was offering and probably someone grabbed it. So there's a lot of that. We'll go back to the Cobra 2000s in a second. We're just going down to each one, see if anybody's got for sale. I think those are the only ones selling tonight. That's just all parts of that radio. You can see it here. So let's take a look at the 649 one. So this one has the original paperwork. So this one looks in great condition. And see what it says tonight. So this one looks like it's on frequency. So that's good. So it's right on frequency we're looking at. We don't know what kind of pin. It could be a 6-pin mic, 5-pin, and it could be 4 pins. So she's looking pretty good. We'll give you guys a look at the radio tonight. So she's in pretty good shape. This is what you guys got to grab. And it's got an original box in it. That's cool. Don't wonder why, because they have it's probably costs us more because of the box. So that's the original radio, the original microphone. I told you guys do something original like that. No stock basic thing on it, but it looks pretty cool. So the Cobra 2000 GTL. This is another one eBay radio of the week. So what does he talk in the description? We'll go look at it in a second. Mostly he's out of location out of Ohio. $50 shipping by UPS. And let's take a look what he's talking about in the description down below. Maybe we'll play this on the AI chat thing in a second. Maybe we could try something in this tonight. So let me open chat GPT in a second. You guys will hear what it says. I'll do that in a second. And you'll hear what it's talking about. Hope we can get to hear on the stream. So we probably will hear it in a minute. There we go. So yeah, that's what it shows. So we're going to read out the description down below. We'll show you the radio looks like. So this one's on frequency. I'm going to play it on ChatGPT, see what he says. You guys won't see it. We probably will hear it on the thing. You know the thing. So we're going to read it out to you guys in a second. See what it sounds like. Maybe we can play the voice on it. So let me see how it sounds like. Hold on a second. Let's do it. So we're going to play what he's talking about in the description down below. And we're going to read it out in a second, see what it sounds like. But in AI, actually, it's going to talk a little bit different. So we're going to see what it says. And let's see. Let's play it. Audio.
Sure thing. What would you like to do with the audio?
No audio.
Got it. No audio. Looking now. Okay. Here's a polished version that keeps all your details. For sale, my one owner Cobra 2000 GTL AM SSB base station in unbelievable near mint condition. Includes the original Cobra external speaker, original hand mic, and owner's manual with normal wear. Features a variable power control modification in place of the tone knob, keying about half a watt on low and up to 6 watts on high, swinging around 12 watts PEP. It has never been run at high power and receives and transmits great on both AM and sideband. Due to scammers and part swappers, all radios are sold as is, 4 parts or repair, no returns. I've been in CB radio for 53 years and don't sell junk. I'll also be listing a Mere Mint Brown and Golden Eagle Mark IVA and some other gear, including Mark III roundings for repair and untested units. Thank you. Yes, I included a photo of the frequency counter since the lighting makes it hard to get a good shot.
You guys heard that? So that's what it says on ChatGPT tonight. So we went into, it's an app, we can get into the thing. So we were showing the radio what it sounds like. So we read it out here tonight. That's from ChatGPT. That's what it says in the description. So that's the radio we're looking at tonight.
It's a beautiful piece. Sounds like you've...
Okay, stop playing the voice. There we go. That's the AI just talking on there, so we had to talk to her out there tonight. We had to put her out there to show what she sounds like. Usually it's pretty cool, but we had done that. And we're going to do each one tonight and show you guys in a second. So, as a lady on ChatGPT, that's what she is. That's who she's talking. She was just showing us the radio tonight, what it sounds like. Did you guys heard it? What did it sound like? Did it sound good? So pretty good, guys. That was from ChatGPT. We put a lady's voice in it, and you can get it on your Windows, and you can put you can paste those things and try to read it out for people to see. So it actually read things quite correct what it sounds like. So that's pretty cool. So you guys heard the lady tonight on ChatGPT what she says. That was pretty funny as crap. So now we know what this radio is about. So it's looking good, but dang. So UDX362 Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. So this thing's in great shape for $649.99, and that's what it's going for right now. That's what she's doing. Was doing $50 UPS shipping. Let me see, we're still in it. So looking okay. And that's a lot of radio in there tonight, but yeah. And there's some other radios for sale. Cobra 2000 is what I want to get, but maybe the prices will go down before Christmas time. I hope they do go down in price. And I saw one for $200, $250 the other day. They must have sold one. That's probably what happened to that one. And they usually go very quick when they do that. So that's pretty cool. Let's go look at some more Cobra 2000 GTLs in a second. There's a lot more for $600. We got one for $685. There's one for $700. One for $600. You guys go check these out later before we get off the stream later tonight. So you guys go check out these on eBay right now. Go type in your home game. This one I actually like. I wish I had it, but I'll show you something. And I saw this the other day. This one has a Lestercom channel mod in it. You can tell what it is right there. You can see it. That is a modified one. And this is not a DSUFO. A DSUFO would have been different on this. This has a Lester channel mod. It has all the channels in this one. I think it has free band channels, you name it, and the regular C radio channel. So we're going to read out there to it in a second when we do it. I'll show you guys what it looks like right here. We'll play her in a minute when we copy this one in a second. So, and they want $700 bids, $93 for shipping out of Pennsylvania. That's where it's at. Let's give a readout here. The description says before. Let's put her on ChatGPT in a second and see what the lady talks about it. And she's our co-host tonight. They're just telling us about how the readers are supposed to do. Let's play this thing ready to go. Let's see, we're still here. Okay, let's play it.
Thanks. I see it. What you've written is clear, but I'm going to clean it up to make it easier for buyers. For sale as a Cobra 2000 GTL AM SSB base station in very good cosmetic condition. This is an early Taiwan-built model from the late 70s to mid-80s. It has a Lescom channel modification for extra channels. Voice lock is unlocked, and the speaker select and ANL switches now control channel modes, allowing for channel scanning. The display is bright and clear, the clock and frequency counter work fine, and it includes the original Cobra hand mic. It transmits proper power on AM and SSB. SSB receive works normally. The only known issue is that AM receive audio is very weak. Because of that, it's best suited for a repair project or for someone familiar with classic Cobra radios. Sold as is, no returns due to the AM receive issue and to avoid parts swapping. Feel free to ask any questions.
So you guys saw that? Yeah, that's the Lestercom mod. It's got the lights in it. So we had to read her out tonight. So we just want to show you guys out there. Didn't tell you it's a Lester mod, but let me see. It says on the description before, but it is a. Usually it is correct what she said. Yeah, that's right. They didn't talk about it's a Lester mod, but it's actually have modified channels in the system. So this is a hot item you should grab on eBay right now. And I'll show you. I've seen Lester's on his on his videos on YouTube a while back on his site. I think Lester.com is a Navy guy. He was a vet. I think he was an engineer for the Navy. I've seen it a long time ago. So this is a Lestercom mod for Cobras. They actually do make different ones. I went on the site a couple days ago. They make one for Madison's, this mod. They actually make for other C radios. This mod actually do Cobra 2000 GTLs. There's different ones. And there's one they make for President Madison's. The same thing with this little chip. And this one is the one with the Lestercom. Has extra channels for pre-banning and all that stuff. So this is a cool one it has. Bet you we can get into the Jamaica channels, no problem. So yeah, it's pretty good. So That's what we were talking about that. So looking quite good on this radio. It's in top shape, but maybe that's the way it looks like that. But looks like there's one original light and one LED light, but I think it's all LEDs it looks like. So this is a Cobra 2000 GTL, and location is out of Pittston, Pennsylvania. And shipping's on $93.11. Probably a lot less than that on that. So that was a pretty cool item. The Lester.com mod with this one, you guys can see. And either way like that, it was pretty cool. So 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. Well, let's close out TP, because they have little limitations on that when you put a lot of stuff in there. Even when you do photos and stuff for QSL cards. So I'm going to close her out, and we'll just let you guys see this for a while. So we just did some tests on that. It was pretty cool. And there's another one. Another Cobra 2000 GTL for $400. Needs repair. Parts repair. Looks like an old Honda Civic type car. Oh yeah. Someone put it on their car. So it looks like it's in great shape. So what channel is that? 17. I think it's a little bit off on that guy there. So it's not modified. So that's good. So she's looking good. So this is a one about $400 or best offer. Cobra 2000 GTL. Parts repair. Locations out of Ohio. $11.55 UPS ground advantage shipping. So looking okay. So what he's talking about here, it says they were sitting in my grandfather's back room for years. I know he used to work with them and play on them all the time. I'm pretty sure there's extra channels added because it's very other one. He has extra channels. If power's on, just put the for partial repair because I don't know how to work these things. Thank you, thank you for looking. So this one's a pretty nice radio. So I hope we get lucky in October 2000 in a couple of months from now. But so I'm saving up one up soon, guys. And this is around $400. You probably can get this for like $350 for this radio. You probably will get this for $350 or it's around $200. But yeah, keep a check on this radio if you guys want to grab it. So it looks pretty in decent shape, but it's almost all original, it looks like. I like the ones with the 4-pin models. So 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. Oh yeah. And there's a lot of expensive Cobra 2000s tonight. You guys see all the prices on that. And let's just say, yep. Oh, they come out more Cobras, but then during September, Christmas, it'll probably be more of these radios real soon. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna do some more in a second, guys. So who's in the chat room tonight? So we're gonna go back up. There actually were more a few days ago, more Cobras I saw. So we got 13 viewers in the house, and we got these a few people in here tonight. So who's out here tonight? Hey, what's up, Steve? Hey, what's up, Steve Edwards? I'm selling you a 2000. That's it got the Digital Max with the speaker for $350. Bodeggers here. Here's Foxman. Are you interested? Right now, I'll probably be interested during Christmas time when I get it. But my mom's gonna give me $100 during my birthday, so I still have that $76 I had since last year. But I bought that Madison with my birthday money and Christmas money from back a couple of months ago. So I'm waiting till I'm saving us up right now. So I'll probably because mostly I'll probably get some money during Christmas, but I'm saving up for a Cobra 2000 GTL. That's a pretty good deal now. That is it on the site? You got a Cobra 2000. I think it's the one with the white face one, right? Put us the link. Put the video link in the chat room so if people are interested. Maybe someone will buy it because maybe they'll see it. Is it on eBay now or is it on YouTube still? And I know what the Digital Max is. That's the one with the. That's the one. That's with. Is that a modified channel system or is that a frequency counter? I'd like to see it on right now. Maybe we'll play the video tonight on here, and they can see it on this channel tonight. Maybe somebody will buy it. So Steve Edward, I see you out there. UDX362 waving on back to boat anchor receiver repair. So yeah, I was on the Madison a while ago, and we had Hawaii came in for almost 12 o'clock at night, almost 1 in the morning, and it finally faded out about an hour ago. It was Jack in the Shack I talked to on the radio. He heard me on the Madison a while ago. So let's go look at Steve Edwards right now, see if he's got that thing tonight. Maybe we'll go check out his YouTube channel in a minute. So maybe that's the Cobra 2000 he's selling. We'll go over there in a second. I'm going to jump over in a minute and get this turned back on in a second. And you guys will see it. Okay, we're back, guys. Here we go. Let me take a look where he's at. This is the one he's going to be selling. Which Cobra 2000 is it? Is it the white face one I'm seeing? I think we do. There we go. This one he built back 4 weeks ago. That's the one we're looking at here. So this is the radio he's actually selling right now. And maybe we'll play a little bit, but is this the radio?
I'll play the radio.
This is the one you're talking about? Yeah, this is the one he's fixing for a while. But this is the radio you're working on, so that's the one you're
selling. I put a new back plate on.
I'm trying to see.
Okay, first I did all the caps. Cleaned the board, did all the caps. Put a new a PLL chip on because the glue was so bad that it ate off a leg. It's a wonder it even worked. It was just barely hanging on, I guess. So when I pulled out the PLL chip to take the glue out and clean it, the leg just came off. So I put a brand new chip. I bought a bunch of these 8719 chips. Okay, recapped it. Put another transformer in it because the other one was all grungy looking, you know.
Okay, way back last year. Okay, yeah. Was it the one? I think it was around during the Madison, but probably don't see the video out there on this. It's not on eBay. So which one is it? Let me go look. So which Madison is it? Does it have the original meters on it? Yeah. But I'm still looking for one right now, but I'm saving up money right now for one because It's gonna take me until Christmas to get it to buy soon. That's what I'm trying soon. But if you guys want to buy this Cobra 2000, let me know. If you want to send it to my channel. Hey, anybody in the chat room want to buy the radio from UDX362 Repair? He's in the chat room right now. He's selling one with $350, but $60 shipping. Yeah, that'd be at least somewhere around $400, I say. Around that 20, almost around $400. Just like I pay for the Madison, it's the same thing. So, which Cobra 2000 is this? Oh, wait, here we go. Is this the one here? This one's from 1 year ago. Let me see. Is this the radio you're selling?
Okay, this is, let me turn this down.
This looks very different than the
This is
other
Boat Anchor here with the 2000 that I bought.
one. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, let me see in a second. We'll play this video. This looks like the radio you're selling, right? It's got this little switch in the middle. And it's at a channel modify system, it looks like. It was way before that one. So, maybe we'll put the link down here tonight. Who knows? Let me see. So let's go look at another video in a second. I'm trying to figure out which one it is he has. So he's talking about way before. So we'll just type in Cobra 2000 here. We'll just do it on the search. It'll get us a little bit nailed down this thing. Usually it'll go pretty quite fast. Let's do that right now. So there's a lot of videos on the Cobra 2000. He probably sells a lot of them out there tonight. There's one with American flags on one. So, which one is this one? Tell me which one it is. I'm trying to figure it out. One American flags. There's a silver one with the fix 6 months ago. So a lot of them he's working on. This one looks like. There's one called Cobra 2000 GTL 1984. Is that the one you're selling? Is that the one you're talking about? This radio here? Oh, here we go. I found it. Guys. Hold on a minute. That's the one he's selling. We're going to play this video for 20 minutes for him tonight, if you don't mind. This is the one he's selling. So you still have lots of these for sale. That's cool. That's the one he's talking about here. And we found the digital max on. Let's play this and show you on the live stream tonight.
Okay, here we are with yet another box opening. Assistant, hold camera.
So this is from Boat Anchor
Get the old trusty dull razor blade out. I'm not even gonna, I know what is in here, but I'm not going to say.
Fast forward is a boxing. There we go.
I can't read the number because my glasses aren't on me. But the back looks good. Show the back. No, I mean, show the back.
I think I've
We can
seen
get the
this video
numbers
a while
later.
back, a couple months ago.
88, I believe. 88.
Let's play this one here. Looks like channel mod switches in the back.
The crack right there.
Hold on a second.
My glasses, though. So that was already there. Okay, there it is. A couple little dents. Right there. Yeah, loose switch. Hell, the knobs feel like they're...
So this
knobs
radio is
feel
you guys,
fairly-
you fixed this one up for sure, knowing the Boat Anchor repair.
All the knobs are the original knobs.
Talking about from November 2023.
Let's see.
Wow.
Okay, this
That really
isn't the
goes that
one with
far
the broken
back.
thing. All right.
This is the
plug
one
it
you
in and
sell,
see what
guys.
happens.
It's got the digital max inside of it. Channel board.
Oh yeah, the bottom. Look at the bottom. Yeah, the bottom. It's got a little bit of staining there, corrosion. Sticker's good. Okay, let's plug it in and see what happens. See if she blows or goes. Okay.
Well, that one looks different. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah, this is the
That's
one with
cool.
the channel kit in it.
Maybe you should hold
I
this
can
one for
feel
me.
it. Oh, look at that knob.
Yeah, maybe until I can save it up during Christmas time. That'd be great. That one's
Let's
got
see,
modified
30,
channel
40,
system. That's what I'm looking for, something
50,
like that.
56.
To get into
keeps
the
going,
free band channels.
71. Blah, blah,
But
blah.
we have to figure out what the frequencies are on. But maybe you should write on the frequency what these things are, what they are.
Anyway, it's
on
got a
this
channel
paper.
kit in it. Digimax,
Look at that.
I believe it is.
That looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah. And does it scan? Seven
Pretty
A.
nice system. It's like the Leslie.com, but a little bit better.
Well, the free counter isn't working. Because this is the one that the guy said it had an extra free counter in it.
This one,
Anyway,
that's a nice one. If everything
there it
works,
is.
that'd be
It's
good.
got this weird loose control in it,
Yeah.
of course. Maybe it's just the bolts loose. But it seems to be switching channels.
Moves pretty smooth.
Squelch. Oh, yeah, the scan. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay, so the clock don't work and the counter don't work.
Maybe you guys can buy this one for my birthday. Who knows?
Huh.
We'll do some videos on this thing. My birthday is this weekend,
Nothing.
this Monday.
Okay, that's a look at a 1988 Cobra 2000.
Cool. 1980.
It comes on. It's got a channel kit in it,
Wow.
but the free counter don't work. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, Boat Anchor CB radio repair, and we're out of here. Okay, people, this is the Cobra 2000 GTL on the desk. Okay, so it does work. I will prove that right now.
That's a nice Cobra 2000. That's only something like that. All the 3-band channels and 4-channel systems.
Okay. Audio. Okay, let's go sideband. Audio. Probably about, I don't know, roughly 13, 14 watts, somewhere around there. Audio.
I don't have one of those mic adapters.
Yeah,
there.
loose mic connection.
Basically on 4 pin on this too. Like my channel plus 2. That's the only one we'll run on that radio.
The volume knob's kind of loose. Mic gain's tight. Squelch is kind of loose. RF gain, tone, kind of tight. They probably hardly use that. The worst knobs are these. See it moving? Now that could just be loose bolt on there. The nuts are loose. Okay, there's the channel board. Digimax. Looks like it's a brand new kit. And all these bods, how they did this. All these, look at how they did that. Then we got a wire on the free counter thing going to the board there. That's the original red, I think. And probably what happened was the wire broke off or something right there on the plug, so they put that in there. You can, yeah, I can see how they took that out. They took the pin out. I've done that before. You stick a screwdriver, a jeweler's screwdriver in there or something, and it'll pop out. You just push that thing in. All these are normal. This goes to the switch panel. This goes to the free counter board there. But yeah, that's probably what happened. Now, look at that. It works though. I mean, it works. The radio is in working condition. There's the other part of it.
2018, man, that was way back then.
Board is,
That was the year I got.
we got these
139 that year.
clarifier. That's, I think, CL. I don't know. What the hell? Why would they do that? Of course, they put caps in. Notice those VRs? Those are like something out of an old grant. They changed them all, too. Squelch. Big Crystal. Yeah. All the VRs have been actually changed out. All of them. Even there's a AM powers down there. It's been changed out. Oh, great. Just blow the radio up here doing this. Okay. There ain't nobody out here. Okay, let's check the frequency. Let's see. I got it on 17.
Definitely.
Now, did you notice that when I unkeyed it got louder? I think something's wrong with this. Audio. Now, see how it got lower? Audio. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Break. Now let's see.
Got all the channels in that thing. It's pretty cool.
Let's just see what channel that is.
Wow, channels 2774. You could figure this out.
74.
That's pretty easy to figure that out. On that one. Yeah, it's one of those channels. Yep, up 995.
hardly any watts. Of course, the radio probably ain't broadbanded, but they put a channel kit like this in it. Audio. SWR works. Yeah, the meters won't go up past and it stops. Okay, now let's have a look at that pre-counter module. You're gonna laugh when you see this shit. Okay, boat anchor CB radio repair of a Cobra 2000. No, I ain't repairing this. I can't repair this. Let's see. See if I can show you this. The bodge work that was done to this. Doesn't look too bad up here, right? I mean, you know, you see some pins that are soldered up here. Crap work, right? There's one right there. Big ass ball of solder on the leg. Okay, are you ready to see the other side? Oh, that looks okay right there. I know it's kind of blurry and all right, here we go. Here's the bodgetonium. Look at all that. I wish I had micro on here. Look, all those traces are gone. All that. That. Look at that. All of them. All the traces are gone. That right there, that, a jumper that goes nowhere. It's just a leg, a resistor leg that they cut and put there, and I don't know, it looks like it's going to that right here. But it ain't. It's not connected. This is the most shittiest work that I've ever seen on anything. Look at that. I mean, that is total shit. Right here in the front it looks okay, but once you get deeper into the, right there, that would be that chip right there. This one.
That's a Texas Instrument type chip.
Huh.
Yeah, there was.
Well, anyway, yeah, my battery kept taking a crap. And some of these pins are crooked, and you know, I didn't even attempt to turn this thing on. It came out of that one right there. The radio works. He said the pre-counter was dead. No wonder it's dead. But that radio works. That radio works. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, one with speaker. Two right there with speaker. Three, that's the last one I got. 4, 5. 5 Cobra 2000s.
That's a lot.
And this is the you know, whatever. Yeah, I haven't even plugged this one in. Vessel's good. Dirty as hell inside. Yeah, This is the one that's locked on 26.8 something. I don't know. But that I don't know who did this, but whoever did it needs to stop doing it. Boat anchor CB radio repair. This module went in this radio. This radio didn't even have, it had the bottom cover down there, but it didn't have a top cover, the metal cover. So, you know, whatever. Yeah. What a deal. Anyway, more to come later.
So that was a pretty good on that nice radio, but did you get a chance to fix the whole thing on that one? The Digital Max one? There's another one on that video. So that one's a nice mod, but did you got that thing working good on that one? But I'm sure it's been fully repaired, but probably took a while to get that thing repaired, but that's a pretty nice mod it has. If the frequency counter works good, that'd be nice, but that's kind of really, I need something like that with all the free band channels and the 40 channel. Then I can go on, maybe I could use this on the Beam and the Mako 5000, and it probably will have a better sound quality system than those things. So who's out here tonight? So let's take a look who's in the chat room. We have Boat Anchor Repair came out here tonight. That's the one he was talking about, that radio right there. We just found the video of the Betamax, what it has. That thing's got some nice tone to it, like the way it looks like. And that's the radio. This is not a module that is in the radio, but I put a green module in it. Pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Beagle Man? It works down good, but that is a radio I would love to have. With the Digital Max, that looks nice. If it's got the frequency counter working good, just need like a 4-pin that goes in it. But that's what I need to look for during Christmas. So when I get it up there, but he's talking about $350 with the speaker. That's a good deal, and $60 shipping. That would be almost at least almost around $400. That's what I did when I got the Madison. But that is a nice mod. But that's what worked to grab for that one. If he still has it for sale during Christmas, I probably will buy it. But probably to do it on one of the PayPals or something like that, but I did it on eBay the last time when I did it because I had to use gift cards and stuff like that. And it took at least, I think, 5 to 6 days to get here to Tennessee when I did that. And it was well packed pretty good. But I needed like a 4-pin that goes into that thing so it can run my Turner Plus 2 mic or D104. But that would be quite nice to get. This one. Be cool to have. But that is a nice Cobra 2000 with all the free band channels, and if nothing doesn't go wrong with it, I would use the Callus amp, would be quite good, but we could probably run lots of great systems on that, especially the runs on the Mako V5000, and also probably will run on the Serial. That would be nice to, it looks a little bit bigger in the Cobra 139 base station, but that will go right with, where the Cobra 139 where it was at, and put the receiver on it and make sure it looks quite good on that. That would be quite nice radio it will have, but imagine that thing will glows in the night. But that is a pretty nice system. It has all the cool mods with it. As long as nothing doesn't go wrong with it, we're cool, and that'd be great. But that will definitely run my we'll do a lot of my video gates plus the Madison. Those are the two best radios. The Cobra 2000 and the Madison would be quite cool. But the Cobra 2000 looks good, but the basic stock ones look okay. But I like to go for something like that with the channel mods. That'd be quite good. Let me put the link in here. Okay. Yeah, I know what PayPal is. Yeah, pretty good. But right now, I'm saving up for a Cobra 2000, but I'm only going to get $100 for Christmas. But by Christmas, I'll probably get a little bit more than my mom usually gave me. Last year, she gave me like $200 for Christmas, and I had $100 last year back in the same thing back on my birthday. And then I came almost near $400 that year because I had some extra money that time. And that's how I got the President Madison during the last show. if you still have it for sale, I'll probably be interested to get this radio from you. But if it's still edible during Christmas, I will definitely buy it. But that looks pretty good. If everything works great, have a 4-pin adapter goes to it, then I'll be quite good on that. But that's a nice radio for 1988, because I was 8 years old when that radio came out, and that was the year I went to see Arecibo in Puerto Rico. Yeah, that time. But that is a pretty nice radio. But I will do some great live streams on that radio, because I'll make sure I'll do the Madison, the Cobra 2000, all the other radios, but that looks in pretty good shape. But okay, that'd be quite nice. Yeah, make sure you put the link in here, and I'll make sure I put it out there, and I'll put this video on the save list tonight and check it out. So yeah, but a little bit later like that. But that is a nice radio. I would love to have that, because that would make my live streams, because I want to get into the Jamaica channels, go up there. But usually when I do on the Beam antenna, I can get almost all those channels up there. But pretty nice rigged. And it'll be well worth it. It'll last me many years to come, and I don't have to recap anything for a long time. The Madison is doing good, but the only problem happened one time when it went out for a few seconds. I had to change out the fuse to a new fuse and put the old fuse back in. That was back about way back early July, and everything's working good on it. So the Madison's been doing good on the D104 Hi-Fi Modify Kit. You should look up these Hi-Fi Modify Kit I got out of New York from the Whiskey 2 Echo Yankee November. That's where I got for the Tug 8 model. It actually brings back D104s, because this D104 had the original element in there, and it burned out when I had it on my Grant. So I have a Grant, just needs a lot of repairs stuff. But yeah, that is a nice radio, Cobra 2000 GTL. It's well worth to have that, and I'll probably do a lot of great things with that. Mostly, I usually keep my radios in great shape, but I do. Yeah, okay, you could do a live stream with it, but we're probably gonna be under some thunderstorms this weekend. But yeah, we're gonna get some. I'll go. Yeah, if you do a live stream, I'll look at the video a little bit later when I do that. That'd be quite nice. But I'll be saving up for that radio. But yeah, so I usually have 2 PayPal accounts, one in mine, then I have one, and my mom has hers on that one. But yeah, so I usually buy stuff on my eBay once in a while, but I do a lot of stuff buying on Temu and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to show you some little bit of foam farming, Steve, where yeah, you could do all that stuff with Honey Game, Paypoint View. You could do all that stuff, and it's not hard to do. And most you can sit it on your laptop and let it forget. But especially survey things like Paypoint View, you could do that. It's very easy to do. And I run a thing called Piggybox, which is owned by EarnApp. They run Raspberry Pis on it, and I've been running that for a while. They finally got it back online the other day, so that's how I buy a lot of my stuff with my Temu once in a while. That's how I got this mixer. It's pretty good. So yeah, I will look at that video when you get the live stream out there. But yeah, thanks for telling me out here tonight about that radio. So that's a pretty cool radio. But I'll definitely be interested, because if it does okay and I have no problems, I'll be quite good. I'm going to put a 4-pin inside for my microphones. That's what I do. I always go with 4 pins. The only thing I have 5 pins is my Radio Shack radio, the one with the TRC 23C, and that was it. And especially the TRC 417. That's the only thing I have on that, or 418. That's what it is. I bet you, yeah, it does that. But at least I have your yeah, because mostly the way I would do it to send it through PayPal, I do it friends and family only. That's the way to do that. That's what Wagon Master told me a while back, and I've done a lot of times either that, but that's probably the best choice to do that. So that's a well worth rig. I'd love to save up for soon, but everything keeps the same price. That'd be quite good. But yeah, but you do a very good job on packing the radio, and let me tell you, if I had it on my live stream, a lot of people would be kind of jealous of this radio, and they'd be probably looking at it, and it'd probably make my viewership go up a little bit better when they see that. Plus the Madison. The Madison I like really good. It's heavy duty, but I bet this radio is a pretty solid rig. And mostly it's better than those new radios. The new export radios are okay, but this will be almost like having an RCI 2950 between a quad 5 in a different way, but then I could take my other export radios, go out in the field, and interact with the Cobra 2000 GTL and the Madison at the same time. That'd be quite cool. But I'm sure you do a lot of repairs, because I tell you about your channel all the time on CB radio, when I do on my live streams, and then people actually buy radios. And I don't mind people buy radios from you, because as long as you keep repairing them, get them out there, more people will buy them from you, and who knows, you probably will build a very good rating out there on YouTube. But keep doing what you're doing out there, Bodega Superior. You're doing a great job on those radios. And maybe you could get interested into tube C radios if you get really good at it, but who knows. But you're doing pretty good at it so far. And it takes a lot of time to repair stuff like that. Because I've done recapping before, but because I'm trying the best I can on those things. So thanks for coming out here tonight, telling me about this radio. So we got to show what a modified one. It looks like the Lester type mod, but this is a different one. And it's recommended to look for one of those radios like that. But yeah. And this guy does, I'm telling you, Steve does a lot of work on these radios. You should go check out his YouTube channel tonight and go look at them. And I recommend you guys buy one of his radios from him, and you'll never have a problem for a while. I know people make fun about my Madison because of the clarifier and all this stuff, because, well, it's the way the radio does it, but it's pretty good. And it's been doing great. And people have lots of videos of me talking on that thing. So that's why I got that radio, because my Cobra 139 and all that stuff, which I bought my Cobra 139, which I have the cats for, it just needs recapping. So it still works like it did before. And I got it back in 2018. It has a very rare chip inside this radio. It's a Betacom. It's a Betacom switcher. That's what it is. It's from the late 70s. And that's what that one has in it. And they only come on eBay once in a while on the Cobra 139 Betacom switchers. You'll see them out there. Sometimes they could list it as 23 channels, but it could be a 40 channel system sometimes. And I've done some videos on this channel on that. Cool. So at least it's got something pretty awesome, that radio, the Digimax. I wish Wagmaster could do his radio like that. He'd be quite good. But everything is like the original he does. And that's actually a nicer mod than the DSUFO. The DSUFO mod is like a different mod. I have one of those DSUFO, a small, tight little box. But I was trying to get it to work for my Cobra 139 to get on the free band channels. But I bought it for like $40 for this mod. But yeah, it's like a DSUFO mod better, but it'll actually have a little less problems with the DSUFO. Okay, out of Australia, cool. They probably do a lot of work on those things. And they probably and it's probably like the same thing like the Lester mods, because it can go into different radios like the Madison, the Grant, and especially the Cobra 2000 GTL. I'm interested in that radio. It's pretty good, the one you have right now. I saw it tonight. But it's definitely well worth the save for that one. So it's pretty cool. So who's out there tonight? So you guys go check out Bodega Superior Repair tonight. And he's got lots of radios tonight. We just showed his YouTube channel tonight. So, man, that was a really good deal on that radio. But keep an eye on his channel, because I promise you guys, if you buy one of his radios, give him a good rating and like and stuff. Trust me, this guy knows what he's doing on his radios. He repairs stuff. You got to give him some time when he fixes them. He's doing it all himself. But once he fixes them, they're well worth to have, because then you'll have these radios for many years to come. And you'll have it from for your family members or your grandchildren and all that stuff, or your family members. Then they'll be able to pass it on either way, because someday CB radio will still be around. People are going to be using it during hard times and good times either way. And you guys know that, but definitely will worth one of those radios. You get a really nice radio, but you'll get a nice radio out of one of those things from Bodega Repair, because it's well worth it. If you guys are looking into it, get a Madison, go for it, because he usually sells a lot of good radios. But you got to give him time to repair the radios, and once he repairs them and gets them working good, it's well worth it to have it. And it'll last you a very long time. Like, I've been enjoying my Madison a lot ever since I got it. It's been a really good radio so far. If it's almost good as the Cobra 2000, I'm going to probably like it even much better as the same thing. And these kind of base stations I like to have, because then I'm really ready set for DX and all that stuff and be doing great on it. And probably get more CB radios later on. But we need some reliable, solid radios. So in case I go do some contacts out in the field, in the mobile, or do it on the SDR, I can show it. But it should be able to do everything for the Mako V5000, and probably the Beam. But I'll probably run that thing on the Beam a little bit more on both things. And you got to give radios a little break once in a while. Then you go over to switch each one on your live streams. And when you do that, people actually see it that way. Like Dirty Diaper does it all the time. So we got a lot of radios tonight. So thanks for coming by out there tonight, Boat Accuracy Repair. And he was talking about the one that he's selling, and probably going to be buying it real soon in a couple months. You know how the Christmas holidays is, but it'll still be around, and that's great. But definitely interested. And as long as I don't have any problems if I put my the catalyst amp on it and do all that stuff, that's what I want to do. But the only thing I have to do when I get that radio, I probably have to adjust the microphone gain to get it just right, like I did the Madison. Same thing with the Grant, and that's the only thing you have to do, and everything be okay. And you have to look at the watt meter on the antenna tuner. That's what I usually do. And I've been keeping that antenna tuner since last July or during last year, and it's been holding up the same way. That's why I run a Nano VA on it once in a while when I look at it. So we got another radio. Oh, look at this one. This is a good deal for the price of a Madison. Take a look at this one. It's going for $99. And you're not going to get a good deal on this. Maybe someone should snatch this up tonight, right now. A channel tuner complete with assembly with an internet for President Madison CB radio. This is a good price if you want to grab it. It's a this looks like the second generation of the Madison or the fourth one, but it's probably the second gen or third gen. And he's going for $16.65 out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. This is eBay CB radio of the week. If he's a true seller, it's got a little scratch to it, but that is a great deal. This is probably one of the best deals in 2026. Oh yeah. $99, the best offer. Take your chances, guys. If you want a Madison tonight, get this radio. And if anybody's watching tonight, definitely it's well worth it. Oh yeah, look at that. And I'm telling you, this is a good deal on this one tonight. You guys should go look at this right now when you get off. When I get off the live stream tonight, that is a good deal. $99, best offer. Oh yeah, and it's probably a 6-pin Madison or a 4-pin, but this probably needs some LED lights. And I think Boat Acres should snatch this one up right now and get this thing retuned away. But if someone needs to get it tonight, this is a good deal for $99, and you'll do everything if it's a good thing. We'll see what he talks about in the description, and we'll talk about it in a second. He says, channel tuner complete, assemble, enter for President Madison CB radio. Wow, where do you got this one at? Gulf Shore, Alabama. That's like maybe 500 miles from here. And doesn't look like LED lights, but it looks almost complete original. That is a good deal tonight on Fleabay. See, they're getting some good deals on Fleabay tonight. Go ahead, put your put on what you want to do. You can buy it now for $99. Believe me, you could knock this down to $50 and you'll get it. Maybe $75 for a President Madison with $16 shipping. That is an excellent deal. It definitely, if it works like what you should, but this guy must have got it for something. But go take a look at this right now. A good deal for a Madison, but it's well worth to have that one if it works okay. I don't know what kind of problems it has, but I would definitely ask this guy lots of questions and find out things like that. He should do some videos on this Madison, this guy should, but if it's a good price, go for this one right now. You ain't going to get anything cheaper for $99 for a Madison. Trust me. They go for a little bit more what you see out there, but that's a pretty excellent deal if it works good. And you can't tell by the photos. The only you can tell by when the radio's moving and stuff like that. So, okay, let's take a look at the next Madison tonight. They're selling some power supplies for $85 for a President Madison radio. Any part swipers, go get this one tonight. And we got another Madison radio for $80. Is it the same guy? Holy crap, it's the same guy selling these Madisons. He's called the cheap Madison radios out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. Oh, yeah. He's got another one for sale, $80, our best offer. And it's going for $16.57 because I'm pretty close to the Gulf Coast states. That's what it is. Gulf Shores, Alabama. Same guy's talking about. And whether he says anything different, complete sets of product insurance for the President Madison CB radio. Oh, yeah. So if you get this one working, you'll be okay. But look at that. If it's the same thing, it looks the same thing as the other one. So go check them out when you get some time. Maybe Bodegas Repair will get some deals on that. So looks like the 4-pin Madison or a 6-pin almost. So then you got lots of things for sale. And we got another Madison for sale for $50. This guy sells them cheap. I don't know what they are. Are they the same photo over again? But you guys need to check him out. Make sure he's not scamming people. Make sure he's a real eBay. He's got a 98 positive ratings. And looks the same photo like the other one. He's selling a bunch of Madisons with different ones. He must have got a bunch of them at a hand pass. $50 best offer. And $9.97 shipping out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. Oh, yeah. Somebody better snatch this radio up tonight. $50 for a Madison? You can't even get it that kind of cheap. That is definitely the superest cheapest I ever seen on eBay tonight. You could get this thing for $30 to $40. You can have a President Madison rocking, but I don't know if it's parts. I don't know what he's selling. I think somebody should take their chances on it and see what it is. Man, there's some deals on tonight. If it looks like this picture, I don't know. If it just needs to prepare something and you get it going, you'll be selling a little bit more. But there's a deal tonight, guys. So what is he talking about on the description? So he's talking about a set of working meters for President Madison's C radios also fits some Cobra models. So what is it? Parts for C radios and stuff? But so he's selling parts for radios. He doesn't show a meter. That's what it is. If people will think it's a C radio, but going to go for $50. Okay, some people are going to think that what's going to show on eBay. So you know what I mean. Then he got one for $15 for a channel display window for a President Madison. So he doesn't show what parts look like. He's just showing the C radio. Like people are going to think that's cheap. Like. And he's selling the same thing. These are mostly parts for Madisons. Screws and everything. But this one's a good deal for $500 for Madison. That's usually the right price for this. But, oh yeah. So that's a good deal on this one. So, this looks like the 4th generation, the 2nd generation. But yeah. But someone needs to tell that seller, just show the pictures of the parts. Why are you showing the radio less the price? Is this parts or is it the whole radio? But people are going to think it's the whole radio for that price. And someone's going to mistake it to buy the radio either way. And this one looks pretty good shape for this one for $500. 40 channel President Madison. Oh yeah. And it's going for these free shipping. Cool. That's great. Out of Wheaton, Illinois. And that's great. And that's a good deal on this one. Some of this is used. So maybe we should read this out tonight with the chat TP. I don't know. We probably won't do that. This used unit is being sold for parts and repair only. This used transceiver shows wear, including corrosion, distortion, scuffs, scratches, and other wear from usage of A and age. The transceiver is marked AM single sideband. President Madison and Taiwan to avoid missing details in writing. Plenty of photos are included so purchases can be verified items themselves. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. So go check it out when you get some time later tonight. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, getting all down. And this guy called Sun Drop Kid, I've seen lots of his auctions a while back. This guy sells a lot of radios, I know. He's been around on eBay for a long time. Since like 2018, I remember, way back then. So, and then we got a President Grant for $160. Wish I had one of those, but like the one LED light one. And then there's a good deal. This one's been around for a while on this President Madison I was looking at. The last few live streams, he's still there, $475, and the shipping is $70 out of Miami, Florida. So anybody in Miami, anybody who lives in South Florida, go snatch his radio up today. He might still have it around, but he's been selling this for a while out of Florida, out of Miami. Anybody in Florida tonight, if you're watching my live stream, if you're in the Miami area, in that area, try to pick this one up for $475 or best offer. And he's going for $70 shipping out of Miami, Florida. And I've seen a lot his stuff. It looks like it's pretty working good. So anybody in Florida tonight, this one looks like a modified channel modified system. Looks like a switch thing. And this is a beautiful radio. Pretty cool. So that's what it says here. I've seen this a while back. Yeah, it's just like it did back a few months ago. It's all the same stuff, yeah. Let's go check that out tonight, guys. eBay Secret Radio of the Week out here tonight. And there's the original, that's not a grant. And a lot of radios tonight on eBay. So I'm gonna go back for a second, a minute. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go look at some other radios tonight. I'm gonna go somewhere here, Cobra 139s. Let's see if this thing will appear it. Okay, we'll look at Cobra 139C radios. See there's any 40 channels tonight. Let's take a look at this 175 one. This is a good deal for $175. 127. That's a good deal for a Cobra 139, 23 channels. If we could try to find a 40 channel system, that'd be awesome. So we're going to be looking at those in a minute. And this one's going for the same price. 125 is a good deal. If it works okay. So there's a lot of them here tonight. So they're going for like that. $150 for these things. That's the cheapest is $97 for a Cobra 139 base station. That's a pretty good deal on this one. And sometimes you'll find a Betacom one once in a while. So keep it on the Cobra 139 base stations. And you never know, there could be a 40 channel modifier. So you got to look up the close to the knobs. You'll see them like without the switches. So I'm going to take a look at this one in a second. It'll check a few of these. And the cheapest Cobra 139 is $59. That's the best deal right there, guys. $60. You can get a Cobra 139 tonight. And if it works good, you get your money's worth out. Let's take a look at the $59 Cobra in a second. If you guys want to snatch this one up and have fun with it. Oh, yeah. You could actually put a DS UFO in that one if you want. So let's look at this $59 eBay rate of the week for a Cobra 139. It looks like it's been beaten up. It looks like, yeah, I've seen this one. It's a parts radio, guys. Yeah, it looks like it's missing, but probably can repair this and get it working. But yeah, poor Cobra 139. Yeah, it's its days so far. Yeah. Then we'll go look at this one. Cobra 139, $84. Looks in pretty good shape. $25 shipping. Big Spring, Texas. That's where it's from. Let's take a look at it before we do anything. Looks like a 23 channel type system. Needs a lot of cleaning for this radio. Yeah, definitely needs a lot of cleaning. If you guys gotta get a lot of wipes to clean this stuff up, it'll still be okay if it works. What's that thing on the side? That was when they used to have license back in the 70s, okay? I don't know what these are. Oh, yeah. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. Okay. So it's made out of Japan. We'll see what he's talking about tonight. Power's on, but no other tests have been done. Sold as is. So take your chances if you want to. But if you get a good deal on it, and if it works, we're okay. But it says the power's on, so that's good news. The power's on. This one is in great shape. $175. This is the best deal. Look how clean that radio looks. Looks like new LED lights in the system. It's going for $10 shipping, $10.93 in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area for a good deal for a Cobra 139 base station. And she looks in beautiful shape. I don't know what that sticker is. It could be some repair shop that did it. I don't know what it shows on that. Looks like a 23 channel system, not a 40 channel. Sometimes you get 40 channel modifying ones once in a while. That definitely some kitchen desktop repair radios. Oh yeah. So it's sitting on an oven that way. And it says something about warning, something about that. Maybe some kind of warranty type sticker. And it's talking about it says it's out of so it looks like some kind of CB shop put a sticker on that thing. And there it is. It looks like the one that's seen back on the back of the sticker right there. Mine actually has one from Pennsylvania from 1984. That's when they did the recaps of that radio, like Cobra 139, when they put the beta com in it. Ugh. So what does it talk about here tonight? What he's selling? He says the Cobra 139 23 channel C base station radio AM single sideband with ANL noise blanker. So that's all it says. Okay. That thing looks pretty good, guys. Go check it out when you get some time. Maybe you can ask some questions tonight. Tell him you made eBay C Radio of the Week tonight. And maybe he'll get his radio sold by tonight or in the next few days. So we're going to go to the next thing. So, so this is pretty cool. They got is that, there's someone selling a rare SSBE Land Commander mod, for $299. So someone's got one for sale for that price, $29 delivery. And there's a Cobra 142 GTL right there for sale. And I'm going to go through all the lists so you guys can take a look at this tonight. There's a Galaxy base station for sale, $30, $87 shipping. And she looks okay, pretty nice. So a lot of radios for sale tonight. We're going to show you guys right here. We're just going to go scroll the list. And maybe you guys go check it out later tonight before we get off the stream. I'm probably going to get off soon. It's almost 3 o'clock. Because I've been staying up a lot late the last few nights, like up to 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. But it's kind of cooling up. And today we're going to have thunderstorms in the next few days. And we'll not be on the radio during thunderstorms. You guys know that. But I've been rocking on the beam all week on that thing. Yeah, it's been pretty good. So we got another one called Superstar Tech 506D. Looking good. I'm going to do the tube radios next on here in a few minutes on here. We guys going to see that, what they're going for sale. There's a Cobra 148 GTL for sale for $175. That's a good deal. $20 shipping. take your chances on that. That'd be good. And Galaxy Saturn base station transceiver for $500. That'd be almost $600 shipped that radio. So they're going pretty good on eBay tonight, but some of these prices are coming down slowly. And got a President Washington for $215. Looking good on this one. Oh yeah. And that is a good deal for $89 if it's okay. And we got some different radios here. That looks like a modified one right there. The Cobra 142, Cobra 142 GTL. This looks like a channel modified system almost, the way they write it on paper. I look at these radios for sale. Oh man, there's a lot of mega type things in here tonight. A lot of big radios. Okay, guys, we got to sell that tonight. Let's go all the way to 240 pages. Maybe we can expand it. So there's more. Yeah, I expand the page here so we can see more of these things now. So it's looking good. There's a realistic for $330. TRC 458. That's a good deal on that one. But $45 ship because you're further away from the area. That's what it is. If you're close by the person, you get less price on the shipping. That's a Unigrit XL. I think that is. That's a good deal for $155. Peak and tune, $10 shipping. That's the Unigrit 2112 talks about. A lot of them on the list tonight, guys. Look at that. A lot of radios tonight. In the summertime, we get a lot more than the winter, but looking pretty good on these. A lot of deals on these radios. If you guys want to go check this out later, replay the live stream. Do a replay of the. Go ahead, do a replay of the live stream, and look at these. What choice of radios you guys want to buy, or anybody's interest. Look on eBay Radio of the Week. eBay CB Radio of the Week. Yeah. And I actually have one of those Rotalk 40s. This radio actually had the one right here. It just needs recap and stuff. I bought it out of Ocala, Florida for $20. I think around $40 I did, or around $40. And that's what it needs recapping, but it definitely needs recapping for that radio. But and the radio is still in top style and condition what it is. So I have one of those radios I bought back in Utah with this radio here. I think it's actually, yeah, it's a 40 channel system. So looking at more of them tonight. Lots of radios today. 2 radios included there. That's a TRC 450 a Radio Shack radio. $189, $10.93. $10.93 for shipping. Yeah, look at that. It's a lot of good deals you can start in these radios. They actually work a lot better once you try out these things. It's pretty good. So yeah, plenty of C radios out here tonight. That's pretty good. Out here on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill stores. You name it, the whole 9 yards out here tonight. Pretty cool. There's a lot of them in this list. We can't hardly keep up to it, but wow, there's a ton to the list of radios tonight. Okay, guys. Let's back it up a little bit and get to tube radios and go to these things. We're going to start talking about those channels soon. Let me do that. So, a lot of tube radios tonight. Look at that, guys. A lot of interesting ones tonight. That's the one I have, the 760. That's the one I have right there, guys. The one for $44, you see? That's when I have one of those tube radios I bought a while back. But it needs a transformer repair, or it needs like some kind of big round cap needs repair, like a little circle type thing. So also, you got lots of other radios tonight. There's a Comsat 35 for $135. $38 shipping. That one's in great shape there, you can see. So the Robins are pretty cheap there. You guys can see them right there. I have one of those, a 40 channel modified version of it. Pretty cool. So there's more of these things tonight. A lot of tube radios appear on eBay, Fleabay tonight. That's a good deal. So look at all those. And there's a Robin T123. The green eye tube. Yep. So a lot of them for sale tonight. It is the cheapest right down. Get yourself a Comsat 35. $40. Oh yeah, that's how much I paid for mine. Almost the same price that way. So what's wrong with this one? This one needs a lot of repairs, but everything looks pretty original. Probably doesn't include a plug. Meter doesn't look broken. It said this is a 6-pin. Mine was a 4-pin. It has a different pin than the one I have. There's a Mark II for sale. Brown and Gold Eagle Mark II for sale. And there's a Mark III right there for sale for 20. Look at this. This is the cheapest price, like $29 on a bid on a Mark III Brown and Gold Eagle Mark III. There's no way you could get that thing for $23. Boy, it would be something else. But it needs repairs on this radio or restoring parts. Never heard someone sell it that cheap before. Wow. Especially probably they probably got them a lot cheaper on the old 2 radio network. Who knows? Either way, if they're out there. There's a DAC 10. Look at that. $750. Oh yeah. Bruce had one of those last week and he was trying out that radio. And that thing sounds really good all the way up here where I'm at. So a lot of them good deals tonight. I'm surprised the prices are coming down on eBay tonight on this thing for these radios. There's a lot of choices there on 2 radios, man. There's tons of them for sale. They have a lot of them for sale, guys. You can see it. Boy, the cheapest you get is $26 for one of these 2 radios. Look at that. Wow. They have plenty of them out here on eBay tonight. There's plenty of people who actually would love to grab these things and test them beyond the air. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to Goodwill, eBay of the week. So we're gonna be getting out of here soon after we get done with the other channels tonight. We're gonna talk about them tonight. Maybe we'll do a show display of them tonight. Who knows? In a few minutes. When we're running this live stream right now. So a lot of walkie-talkies, radios here. This is Goodwill Auctions. Go check these out later tonight when you get back on to watch this live stream replay. Go pause the video, go look at these things. Go check them out when you get some time. So it's got eBay's out here tonight. So we got 32 views in the house right now. So who's still out here tonight, this hour? You guys still here? Say, hey, what's up, 301 Alabama? Thanks for coming to chat tonight. Hey, what's up, UDX362 New Zealand? I'd love to buy it off eBay, but I'm reckoning the freight to New Zealand. It would be a killer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to go to bed. Hey, thanks for coming out there, Bodega Receiver Repair tonight. Steve Edwards. He had to head to bed. So it's just the channel selector. I just want to put the Digital Max in my Super Bass GET rig. The Digital Max is from Australia. Cool. So we're going to go to these things tonight here before we go to bed soon. And we're going to do everything before we all as possible can. So we got lots of radios on Goodwill auctions at Goodwill. So you guys can buy them across the country. And believe me, there's plenty on that Goodwill. Look at all these things from Power Supplies. The Goodwills are loading up with lots of C radios, man. If I was in Goodwill right now, I'd be snatching these up and trying to have some fun with them. Such as these things. Look at that. It's like a mine of everything at Goodwill with C radios across the country in the United States of America. Oh, yeah. There's a battery one right there with the Midland. And right there you can see. There's some from the 90s, man. You got plenty of C, man. You know, you can put these across the country. Everything is quite cool, man. So their C-Series has plenty of space and plenty of everything. Oh, yeah. Look at that. They're still around, guys. You know that. So that's cool. So we got a lot of, and there's a base station for called T-Berry Model T-Berry Model 4009 serial base station. So they sell a lot of stuff there. Sometimes they sell things once in a while pretty good. There is some Radio Shack walkie-talkies. So that's what I'm saying, guys. So let's talk about some channels tonight. So go check out Mopar's channel tonight, and UDX362 in California. Go check him tonight. He's right up there. You can see. All right. Let's talk about 390 Wagners before we get out of here tonight. Don't forget to check out UDX390. He goes by 390 Wagon Master on YouTube. and he's got lots of nice radios. He's got the Radio Audi CB5000 RF measurements, pretty cool. And go check out UDX390 out there, Salt Lake City, Utah. Tell him the Foxman sent you all the way from Tennessee tonight from UDX362. Wave it on back. And if you want a CB radio, if you want to email, if you want a United Delta X-ray number to get into the United Delta X-ray, and if you want to get out there in the DX on the zones, skip zones, and do all this stuff, no discontent, he'll remove your numbers. But also, the whole idea, as long as you can catch either way out there, it's very good. So if you guys want to if you want a United Delta X-ray number, so you could go do some chaos reports or talk on AM and all these things out there, as long as he keeps it clean, pretty good, then no problem with that. So go check out. Make sure you email him at udxcbradio@yahoo.com if you want a United Delta X-ray CB radio number, and they usually send it a couple weeks when they do it, and you'll be quite good. So don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster tonight, and also make sure you email him at udxcbradio@yahoo.com if you want a United Delta X-ray number, and usually will get out there to you no matter what. So also, his PayPal donations is breakerbroke23@yahoo.com. And if you want to send some stuff in the mail, like C radio stuff, post KSL cards, stuff like that, or C radio history or something like that, or other things he does with tools and stuff, either way, make sure you send a snail mail address to him at 390 Wagmaster, P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. Oh yeah. Let's repeat it again in case you guys missed right. Make it out to 390 Wagmaster, P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. So that's good, guys. Then tonight we had World Radio 559 came out there tonight. So I got checked in. Probably I did tonight. So he had a live stream earlier a couple hours ago. Check out the one. Check in number 368. So who knows? So go check out World Radio 559 named Nose Picker. The Foxton sent you over there tonight. So he does on Friday nights. Friday nights, I think like 9 or 10 o'clock p.m. when they start, or it could be 9. And make sure you check out Warrior 559 out of San Francisco Bay, California, called the Jaw Bay Jawjackers. And that's who they are. So tell Foxman sent you all the way from Tennessee to go check him out. He's pretty cool. He's pretty old school, everything he does. Also, tonight we just actually talked to the guy in the chat room, Beldaker CB Radio Repair. Go check him on YouTube. YouTube.com/ that weird thing looks like a circle A shape. Beldaker CB Repair. Beldaker CB Radio Repair. And that's where you can find him by. Or even on Facebook, or either way, or YouTube. He goes by Seaweed. He's out of Oregon. Give him a way back to him. And we're pretty quite good out there. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Standing by. So mostly check out Bodega Receiver Repair on YouTube tonight. And he's got lots of great videos. And on repairing C radios. And he usually sells a lot of great radios once in a while. And he does it. He's got a few for sale right now. So you'll check him out. Bodega CB Radio Repair. And this guy knows how to rock on the beans for sure. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to check out 21 CB Lounge 2112 out of Carson City, Nevada. This man lives in the 1980s bedroom in the room. and he don't watches the news, he don't watch anything social media stuff. He watches the basic stuff. So check out CB Lounge 2112 out of Carson City, Nevada, and give him a 79 smoke screen. He does the Sunday services in North Carolina, in this world, either way. Make sure you check out CB Lounge 2112 out of Carson City, Nevada, and he does Sunday services. If you're out there, you want to get checked out on the live stream, his live stream, he'll give you the show clock, the SB report, and you go back to it, and you get either way it goes what you have to do on the radio waves. So don't forget to check out CB Lounge 2112 out of Carson City, Nevada. Oh yeah. Also, don't forget to check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates. And he's out of St. Louis, Missouri. His name is John. And he's storm chasing weather all the time. He used to back in the day. So make sure you check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates on YouTube. From the Fox Fan for UDX362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving on back. And also, don't forget to check out Motor Junkies channel, UDX151, South Carolina. He's a good operator. And either way, so let's put Roosters out here tonight. This is Rooster C Radio Connection out of Tennessee. You go test out your antennas. C60. So go check out Rooster C Radio Connection. He's out of Cleveland, Tennessee on channel 26. And he's got a lot of great things. He does balls, dancing and balls with women. And that's how it works. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on that. So don't forget to check out Bodegar C Repair. Don't forget to check out Rooster C Radio Connection tonight. He's about 60 miles away. He sells a lot of stuff. A lot of times he shows how to repair things. Pretty cool channel he has. And he sells a lot of his C radios. I hear him every once in a while on the radio when I talk to him. He hears me. So go check him out. Bodegar C Repair at either way like that. But sounded good tonight. UDX 559 out of San Francisco, California. And have a good night. We're going to take a standby for a few seconds. We'll continue to do some more. Oh yeah. Also to check out 21.C, a channel called Oreo Night. And he's got 5,067 subscribers. So he's trying to reach 5,000 to get the drawing going on this person's channel. But don't forget to check out 21.C out of Charleston, South Carolina. He's on Oreo Night. Also, he does use Pampers either way. Out there on the UDX wave. No dirty diaper he does. Oh, yeah. So don't forget to check out 21.C out of South Carolina. He's on Oreo Night on channel 17 on AM or channel 21. You can make a contact to him on your live stream or his live stream. You'll be able to notice that. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by. And also, don't forget to check out Golden Gate 1220's channel. I made the contact to him on the radio on the Mako 5000 with the quad 5. He heard me loud and clear. So, have a good night out there. So also don't forget to check out Golden Gate 1220 out of San Francisco Bay, California. He's called the Hogtown Radio Roundup. If you want to get checked, if you want a United Delta extra member number, he usually will pick your number for you and stuff like that. That'd be quite good. So and go check out some of his live video games and live streams. UDX 498 out of either way like that. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down. And don't forget to check out some stuff on my grass what I did today. So 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Wave it on back. We're back, guys. There we go. So we're just showing Golden Gate 1220. Go check him out on YouTube. And he's out of San Francisco Bay, California. He's called the Golden Gate 1220. Make sure you check him out. So he's been around for a while. So I'm dozing off on the mic, but we're okay, guys. We're holding up too. And go check out Callis UDX362 out of Delaware. He's got those beautiful boxes, beautiful radios. Get him a shout out there tonight. Trying to stay ahead on this, so we're good. We're good. And check out Fred in the Shed. Check out 3 main amps on the YouTube channel. Check out Jeb's Electronics. We got a lot here tonight. And I'm just telling you guys out there. And check out Jungle Joe Interactive Video Gates on YouTube. He goes by UDX151 South Carolina. And also check out Motor Junkie UDX151 Charleston, South Carolina. It's on the Fox Institute all the way from Tennessee tonight. And check out Popcorn 9113s tonight. And check out JG Mopar, UDX76 in California. And also, this is the channel you guys want to check out for sure. The Old 2 Radio Network. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this guy's name he goes by Dennis Thompson out of Fresno, California. They got Tube C radios on Saturday nights, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And go check him out. And he'll keep you on the dial. And you get your Robin 123Bs and your Robin 123s and your ComSat 35 from your Lafayette ComSat 35s and your Lafayette ComSat 25s and your Johnson Messengers 1 and 2. And those little toasters could do a lot of amazing things. And the Turner that goes with the 2-story house one, so yeah, 2-story inside that, but who knows? And check out the Old 2 Radio Network, Tube C radios from 1958 to 1978. That's when they started making them. And Dennis will keep you out there on the dial for sure. And I'm saying, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down for the Fox End. Check out Bozo Control. The channel that are out there, you can get checked in on the live stream, on the chat room, or you can check on the CB radio, on the SWOs, and bring your tube radios along, and he'll do the S-meter report, your audio report, your clarify report on the whole thing, and Dennis knows what he's doing, and he's checking everything, saying everything, make sure everything's okay. So go check out the Old 2 Radio Network, 27.085, channel 11, AM, out of Fresno, California. And they're there on Saturday nights, always on Saturday nights at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Goes on to 2 in the morning. And we got a question about Tube C radios to Dennis. If he's in the chat room, give him a question there that way. And usual answers for you no matter what. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. And did we do Rooster C radio connection tonight? Yeah, I think we did. And Jungle Joe's Interactive Video Gates. So who came out here tonight? Who came in the chat room today, this morning? 4 viewers, 39 viewers. Sorry about we're dozing on the mic a while ago. So that happens when it does. That has happened to me a few times. All right, guys. So yes, WOTR is pretty cool. So it's about 3:17 in the morning. So I'm going to get on here to go to bed. I'm going to shout out to all the guys out here tonight. Dennis Tower Power 5808. Says 105 degrees in Fresno, California yesterday. And he's the one with the 1017 guy out there. And also UDX 404 Misfit out of Night York, I think Night York, Pennsylvania. And also we got UDX 475 out of Alberta, Canada, Mark Sanquist, waving on him tonight. Thanks for coming to the chat room tonight on this live stream. And waving out to Steve Edwards from Boat Accuracy Repair. I got to take some notes on that a little later when we do. So make sure everything's good. And that's what I'm saying before we get on out of here tonight. And So he's going to do a video later on the Cobra 2000 GTL. I'm very interested in it. I want to save up my money for it for during Christmas. So I'm going to get this rated. I think I really will like this one. I just wish I had a 4-pin adapter on that one to put the 6-pin mic. So to get the to run the Turner Plus 2 test mic, it should be fine. And it should run the same thing as the Cobra 139. So I'm very interested in that radio. So that would be a great one to have. But you guys know what I mean? You know the thing. And we got Beagle Man came out here tonight. Wait out here. Thanks for coming out here tonight. And the Scarecrow UDX362 New Zealand. Thanks for coming out here tonight. So, and Chuck 546 came out there from Mississippi tonight. He goes by out there tonight. He's on. Do you have any good radio tech in your area, Fox? I have a YouTube FT757 GXT that needs some fix. Well, some work done. I think your clock is an hour ahead. So yes, yeah, I'm over in the Eastern time zone. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, you're in Tennessee. Yeah, a good tech you might have to check is the only guy I know around here I've seen on the internet, I had never been to the place, is Appalachian Electronics. It's in West Knoxville, about 30 to 40 miles away. And he's out by the TA on Interstate 40. So I've never been there, but I've actually seen pictures of it on the internet. And there's a guy named Jersey that does it. But also Rooster has some other C-Rail guys in where he lives down there. In that area in Cleveland, Tennessee. But yeah. Probably check Appalachian Electronics. Try to see if they will do it for you. I don't know. Or other ones too. So anyone out here tonight? So, yeah. Yeah, it's true. That's right. 462. I've been overdue. So, you guys have a good night. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down. And I've been way overdue on it, but we're trying to do it. Because I had to do CB Radio, eBay Radio of the Week because it hasn't been for a while, guys, you know. So this is it tonight. eBay CB Radio of the Week. You know, guys, I made that one with ChatGTP. They make great QSL cards. They're awesome. I wish we could put these things in great posters and stuff like that. So, yeah. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you later off the key. And wave all you guys out there tonight. Thanks for coming out here for the month of August for UDX Radio, UDX362 eBay CB Radio of the Week. And we got some great things out here tonight. So you go check out the replay of the home game and go look at what I showed you guys. And I might be interested in the one on Bodegas Repair. I hope he holds it for me. That'd be nice. But I'll probably be saving up for it real soon. And you guys know that. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down. We're east of the Appalachian Mountains, west of the Gulf of north of the Gulf of America, south of the Canadian border, northeast of Australia and New Zealand. Oh yeah. And we're west of the Atlantic Ocean from the British Isles and the UK and Ireland and all the other ones out there tonight. And we're going to get on out here and get on sleep. Thanks for coming out here tonight. And I'll check out this a little later. And we're probably going to have some storms around. It depends on the weather. And you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming out here tonight. And have a good night out there. So we got a 62 Knoxville, Tennessee. From UDX362 waving on back. Have a good one, guys. We'll bring out more videos soon. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. We're 73, and we're standing by. We'll catch you later off the key.